Career Cool, the educational Gurukul, a startup by German and American university alumni. Coaching classes from 9 to 12th and career counseling services.
Hello everyone, welcome to Career Cool. I'm Vasundhara, your exam expert, and today we're going to discuss about SNAP test, that is Symbiosis National Aptitude Online Test. So let's begin. The contents of this video are going to be we're going to discuss exam pattern, the syllabus, who should give the exam and how it is better suited for you. We're going to discuss the eligibility criteria, the cutoff and the books are discussed, YouTube channels, I've given some recommendations, and the online classes. But before we begin, let me take you through the services provided by CareerKul. So here are some schemes. Let me take you through a few of them. So there are three tests plus career session plus a mentorship priced at $1,000. Three tests plus a career session at 750. Two tests plus a career session at 500. You can go through these. We have a parent reviews course also at 350. So we are taking these tests based on the personality test on Carl Jung theory, and it has 10,000 tests. The aptitude and interest test is also there based on Holland code, and social learning test based on Bandura's theory. So let's begin. The syllabus of SNAP exam consists of general English, which comprises of reading comprehension, verbal reasoning, and verbal ability. We have quantitative data interpretation and data sufficiency, and we have analytical and logical reasoning. One thing that we have discontinued in not we, but the SNAP has discontinued is general knowledge because earlier by around 2017 2018 general knowledge was also tested. So in general English we are tested on passages, syllogism, analogies, grammar, antonyms, synonyms, one word substitution, and so on. We have some parajournals and fill in the blanks as well. In quantitative ability, data interpretation, and data sufficiency, we are tested on few topics. It's not all the topics, but yeah, there are some topics that are there. So there are trigonometry, geometry, algebra, ratio and proportion, percentages, partnership, time, speed, distance, and data interpretation. For logical reasoning and analytical reasoning, we have column graphs, pie charts, coding and decoding, and puzzles. So for the section wise, like we have in quantitative ability DIDS, we have 40 questions that we have to answer. In analytical and logical reasoning, we have 36 questions, and for English, we have 34 questions. Now, who should give the exam? For whom it is better suited? See, so first, those who want an initial jump after graduation, if you want an initial jump in a good corporate or in a good industry, it will give you that initial jump. It will help you understand how a business is run. For example, if you don't want to go for MBA and work in the corporates, you can get the know-how of how the business is actually run in the day-to-day life. And an MBA also helps you understand some various aspects of the business. And most importantly, it'll help you how to handle pressure, how to prioritize your work, how to manage your time. Time management is something that you should begin with. Like we're going for a master's in business administration. We're doing an MBA. So we have to first learn how to manage our time, and henceforth all these entrances, these are more to test your time management and analyzing skills than to actually test your knowledge. How to do storytelling in form of presentations. So presentations is the most important part of a B school, I have to tell you, because I've already done my MBA. So I can tell you this from my experience. And it will help you do a lot of networking. It is something that you're going to learn by the end of 2 years program of yours. I can guarantee you that. Exam pattern, let's discuss that. So we have a total question number of 150. Overall time allotted to attempt the exam is 2 hours. The type of questions, we have 110 MCQs and 5 non MCQs. So for 110 questions, you're going to get 4 options. And for the 5 ones, you just have to directly write the answer. You're not going to give, they're not going to give you any option for that. Uh, yeah, as I told you, there are going to be 4 options. So the answer options for the MCQs is 4. And marks awarded for each correct answer for MCQs is 1 to 1.5, and it varies. So that is why I've written 1 to 1.5, and 2 for every non MCQ answer. And negative marking is 1/4, that is 25% for each wrong answer. Now, let's discuss the form fees and eligibility. Bachelor's degree, people who have done their bachelor's or they have the bachelor's degree from any kind, uh, they have to have at least 50% of the marks or CGPA, however your university or college has marked you. And people who are in the final year can also appear. Like if you're an engineer, in fourth year you can appear, and if you're in normal graduation programs like BCom, BBA, and everything, Bachelor of Arts, everything, so you can appear in the third year of the college, मतलब last year. Okay? And people who want to switch, like if you're already working somewhere from the entry level and you have just done your graduation, so if you want a good switch, like MBAs usually get 10 to 12 lakhs. It depends on the college to college basically, but you have a good switch, uh, and better positions also. And people who want to increase their salaries, they can also go for this. Now, coming to the form fees, the form is priced at 1,750 bucks, and you can. It's a one-time fee. You have to fill it, and so that you are eligible to give the exam, you have to first fill the form. And the official website where you can apply is www.snaptest.org. The difficulty level is easy to moderate. I would say Snap is pretty easy as compared to other MBA entrances. Not all, but yeah, some of them for sure. And the preparation time is 4 to 5 months. We're going to discuss it in detail. But yeah, 4 to 5 dedicated months of study, and around 2 hours each day. Each day, guys. I'm telling you again and again, consistency is the key here. So you have to be consistent. If you even if you study for 1 hour, just study dedicatedly. Don't use your WhatsApp or any social media platforms. Just put it away for some time. So that's all from my end. If you want me to provide you any further information, or if you want me to do any more discussion on some topic, please leave down in the comment section below. I would definitely address that and try to make some more videos on this. Thank you. Stay tuned.